Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, let's finish part 3 installing this high clearance front bumper on my 4th gen Toyota Tacoma. So if you missed the first 2 videos, take a look at those, buying a new OEM bumper, cutting that up, and installing this high clearance bumper. So that way you can see the process of the truck getting to this point here. So in today's video, let's finish up the truck. We need to paint this bumper here. The reason that I bought this one instead of cutting up my original bumper is because if I ever put the truck back to stock to sell it, the next owner can have that paint matched bumper. I'm okay with some DIY paint for my ownership. If I don't like that, I can always wrap it as well. We also have my wider pro style fender flares that we need to cut and install. I will be painting those as well. And we have another cosmetic change to do towards the end of the video. So we just finished up with our last final trim for this bumper, getting it nice and smooth, ready for paint. Now let's move on to the fender flare. Since we have the bumper out of the way, now we can line it up to make our cut. Before we do that, I am going to apply PPF to the inside of the fender flare, so that way we have protection between the paint. So I'm just going to clean off this area very nicely and get that prepped for the PPF. So we have our strip of PPF now, and with these flares, we can actually utilize some of the factory bolts. And it looks like on the front, we have the last bolt up here to hold it in place. So we have really good connection with the truck. So we're just going to fully install this. That way we get a better idea of where we need to cut and draw our line. So with the fender flare installed now, I wish we could cut right here just with the shape of the design. So we have it a lot higher with the cut here. So we basically need to go at an angle upright, so away, since the bumper goes up that way. So just like cutting the bumper, I think we'll start a little lower and then we'll angle up as we need to see what the line would look like. So with a rough measurement with the tape here, since this is also carbon fiber, we're going to be taping it up so that way we don't crack it, and hopefully we can get a smooth cut with it too. So since we're basically custom making these, we took that bolt to hold the front end off. We're gonna see how well we can slide the bumper behind this corner here. We might just end up creating some kind of a pocket there to slide this winglet into. So test fit number 1. So you got that on? All right, so we'll just hold that in place for now. So I cut a little below our original cut line there. And now we should be able to see if we do have to go up to that next line. So now that we have the fender flares done and the front end of the truck taken apart, it's time to paint this section right here. So we have several steps that we need to do. First up, I am just going to clean it. Since it's been outside for a while, we need to make sure that the surface is ready for the paint. So stage 1 is just to clean it very nicely. With that stage done, time to move on to the scuff pad. I'm going to go over every part of the bumper that is going to get painted. So since this was just a normal factory black unpainted bumper, we need to scuff it up to prepare it for the primer. Stage 3, I have 2000 grit sandpaper, and we'll just do the same thing we did with that scuff pad, but now we're just going to smooth it a little bit more. I'm also going to focus more on the cut edge that we made, just so that looks very nice once it's painted. Time to move on to the primer now. I will be doing 2 coats, waiting about 5 to 10 minutes after the first coat to apply the second coat. And just want to make sure that it's working. Here we go. We ended up doing 3 coats of the primer, and now it's time to add the Terra. So this is body colored paint, the OEM code and everything. So with everything installed on the truck now, I've had this set up for a few days now. The front bumper definitely looks really good. It matches the truck very nicely for a DIY project, and with the Pro style flares, it is coming together very nicely to give this truck that TRD Pro look. So we have one more cosmetic change to turn this into a Pro. I'll set you guys up on the time lapse. Let's get the Tacoma finished. So after several weeks and a lot more work than I anticipated, my Tacoma is finally done. I do have some other modifications that I will do, but this is essentially the look that I was going for my 4th gen Tacoma. So let's get a few pictures of the truck done, and then I'll go over everything in a little bit more detail. So let's take another look at my TRD Semi-Pro. I'll start off with the color Terra because this was a brand new color for the 4th gen Tacoma for the 2024 TRD Pro, and then it was available on 2025 models that were not the Pro. So that's how I have a 2025 TRD Offroad in the Terra color. It was only available for those 2 years. So it was discontinued for 2026, but I think it looks fantastic. With this new bumper, I did a lot more work than I thought, especially painting that section of the bumper there. I do need to wrap the sensors matte black, so that way they blend in just like the middle ones with the factory bumper that was Terra, just to blend in with the bumper, of course. So I have the TRD Pro style grille too. I have the wider fender flares that you saw get painted. I wanted them to match nicely with the matte black that I chose for the roof and the mirrors. Now on the TRD Pro, everything is gloss black. I was going for a different theme, especially with some of the other components I have, like the rock sliders and the bed rack. Everything like that is more of a matte black. So I wanted it to blend in a little bit nicer. So that is one subtle difference. If you are familiar with the TRD Pro, everything's gloss black versus matte black here. But I ended up doing the mirror caps. I was on the fence about leaving them body color, but the Pros are black too. And I think that definitely blends in much nicer, especially going from the window up. Have the whole roof, of course, and it is coming together very nicely. This was my goal when I bought this truck. I wanted to turn it into a TRD Pro because I didn't want to just buy a Pro. I wanted to buy a truck, build it up, and essentially have a TRD Pro. So even on the interior, it is exactly like a Pro minus the isodynamic seats. So I have the crawl control lockers. It is essentially a TRD Pro in this configuration. So
quite a lot of work, but I am super excited with the new look of the Tacoma. You can take a look at all of the parts on our website for everything that I've installed on this truck. So if there's something you're interested in, we have a video for it, we have a part available for it that you can look at, and I can help you in any way I can with all the videos, and of course just answering comments and questions about the truck. So this has been a super fun build. I do have a few other things planned for it, so we will see what is to come. Comment down below, let me know if you have any thoughts or products that you would like to see for the 4th Gen Tacoma. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.